Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I went to go see Beauty and the Beast yesterday, and the first song that came on was When You Wish Upon a Star, and I was like, I love that song, by the way. That was like my favorite song when I was 4. And I had a dream. It was like November 2014. It was like a really long, drawn out dream. And so basically, like towards the end of the dream, like I have like a blue dress that I create, and I'm singing that song When You Wish Upon a Star, which is random because like I haven't heard that song like in forever, and I forgot that when I was younger I used to love that song. And I remember when I was very young, I don't know how old I was, like I was like old enough or young enough to be in a crib, like I do remember that. And I had a dream that Cinderella with a blue dress was my babysitter. And it was just like the sweetest thing ever. And I think she was singing to me. And it was just like such a random dream. Okay, so that was when I was like 4 or something like that. And it's so funny. I remembered a dream at that young of age. So anyway, I had the dream just recently. It was like, not recently. It was like November 2014. It was a long, drawn out dream. And it was about corporate America in general. And so it was like I was like in a haunted house, but not necessarily a haunted house. It was like a warehouse or something. But it was like slavery, and it was just very horrifying, and there was like a bus, and people were being driven over there in droves. Like it was just it was like a really beat down bus, and yeah, so the bus was going to that place, which was like a haunted house slash like warehouse kind of thing. So anyway, it's like people were trapped in that warehouse or something, and they didn't know how to save themselves from that environment. And it was me that like had a desire to like step up to whatever it was that people were in fear of outside. And it was kind of weird because like I think outside it was like a scarecrow or something like that. I don't know. It was like something creepy, and people were all afraid, but I just like stood up and I was like, I'm gonna stand up to it. So I was like gonna go out there to go fight it or whatever. But then like for some reason like I got taken. They like dragged me to this machine, and this machine, it was like they put this thing over my head, and it was draining out my voice. Well, actually, wait, I don't know. Was it draining out my voice? It was doing something weird where it was like making me turn into like an old lady. And I was like looking at myself and seeing myself like just turn like an old lady. And, but the person that was, doing that, she was like a bitter woman. And it was just like she was watching me just like, being tormented with this device or whatever like that. And I'm just like, what the hell? And so then what happened was I was trying to take my power back. And so the only key to not, to take my power back was I had to forgive that angry, bitter woman, that was trying to suck the life out of me, and, turn me into like an old, woman. And then what happened was, okay, so anyway, I'm just thinking about something, just like, well, interesting. Okay. So then I started singing, and I was singing When You Wish Upon a Star. Now, there was a little girl, she had a blue dress on, and she had, blonde hair and pigtails. And that looked like exactly me when I was at of that age. So I took her hand, and I was trying to save her from that place, and it was just like random. She just appeared out of nowhere. And it's like, I feel like she lost her voice too, because actually in the beginning there was something about somebody losing their voice. And so then I took her hand, and we were going to walk outside of the warehouse or whatever. And I was singing that song, When You Wish Upon a Star. And I was able to create with my mind a beautiful blue dress. And the little girl, she was wearing the same dress as me. It was like a blue dress. And so then, we walked outside, And, you know, pretty much like I woke up. But that dream was like a very vivid dream. So anyway, it's trippy because it was a random dream, but then I remember my dream when I was 4 about Cinderella saving me. So basically, it sounds so far out there, but that was me. That was like my future self saving me. It's like my inner child, my voice, like trying to save my voice. And my voice had to do with singing. And that's exactly what's happening right now in my life, where it's like I'm working in a warehouse. Okay. Now I could work other places, but like, you know, like, oh, I gotta pay my bills. I gotta pay for my equipment so I can sing, because like I have like enough money where if I ordered it, like I could have it sent to my house, but I'm worried because I'm like, I have bills to pay and I just lost my job. Right. It was like exactly the time that I was going to have, you know, I wouldn't even say lost my job. They like let go everybody pretty much because of the embezzler, the scam artist at the top. But then like I am kind of, it's like I'm grateful for a job right now, but it is kind of like a shop of horror kind of, because it's like I was like, there was this huge metal thing. It was like a metal hook, and like it almost landed on my head, and it was just like, it just fell right there, and I'm just like sitting there like, oh my goodness, you know. I mean, it's just like didn't faze me because I'm like, okay, I gotta work, right? And then like I'm like at this machine where like it can, you know, if I put my fingers in the wrong place, it can like chop my fingers off or whatever. And like there was like, I think it was like 3 times that like my fingers were kind of close to that area on an accident. Okay. And then like, then there was this guy, you know, he was like using a box cutter and he was just kind of slicing away, and like he almost like, you know, sliced me. And there was like a forklift coming around like beep 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 beep, and it's just like, it's like that kind of environment, you know. But the weird thing is just like when you're in the struggle, like it's like my heart goes out to people that work in like sweatshops. Now, this is not a sweatshop, okay? This is a warehouse. You know, I mean, it's dangerous. You got to pay attention because like people have dangerous jobs. You know, there's some people, you know, a lot of people do have, you know, dangerous jobs. But it's just like all I want to do is I want to sing and I want to create. That's it. Like that is where my voice is at. And like all these other jobs are like empty promises, and it just like basically like it just hurts my spirit. Just kind of like when I had that beautiful rose quartz necklace and like it broke on the cement and it was like it was scattered, you know? And I was trying to gather the pieces together and trying to make sure that it was all whole and complete, and I'm putting it in my backpack, you know? And then I took it to the antique shop, and then she said that, you know, she'd fix it for free or whatever. And luckily enough, I had all the pieces together, you know? I mean, it was like complete and whole, and she's like able to make it the way I had it before. And that was like the day where it was like all that stuff was happening to me like at once, with like the deception of the job and everything like that. So these are not like sad tears. I don't know what kind these are, but okay, so like it's so weird. It's like now that I'm talking about it, I feel like my voice is like clamping up. I just feel like I lost my voice. Like completely. Like my voice is like completely been drowned out by this. And it's just like all I want to do is sing. And I want possibilities, you know? And I'm tired of building other people's dream, and I'm tired of, you know, taking crap from people. You know, it's interesting that Cinderella was my babysitter. because it's like, if I can relate to it, any, fairy tale or anything like that, it's like Cinderella, where it's like, I feel like people have put their crap on me, and they're kind of disrespectful about it, and it's like I declare my boundary, and they like, they try to hurt me because I declare, goodness forbid, a boundary, and it's like all I want to do is like I just want to sing. Like, I just want my voice to be heard, and I'm just like, I'm gonna tell y'all, there's nothing worse in this world like having your voice buried. And that's the way I've been feeling. Like, my voice is like completely buried. So it's like I'm trying to save my voice. So that's all I wanted to say. Like, I'm just being authentic with it. Like, some people may come across these videos or whatever. Like, I don't even have like many videos where I'm like sad or anything, but people might come across it and be like, why are you sad? Because like, people that actually see sadness, or if they see that someone's going through something, depending on what type of person they are, they use it for their advantage. So I just need like, I don't want to work in a freaking warehouse. I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean, it pays the bills or whatever. It's just like, not like, I'm so tired of being in fear mode. I'm so tired of worrying about bills and worrying about other things like that. Like, all I want to do, it's like I'm asking God, like, please, it's interesting. Like, He's been downloading music to me, and it's been just like coming through and everything like that. But it's like, my voice is like almost like kind of like my survival. Like, it's like, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I really don't. It's just like completely. Have you ever heard that song, Digital Sea from Thrice? It's like, I'm drowning in a digital sea. It's like, that's the way I feel. I have a simple request. I don't want to be lied to anymore. I don't want to be, people. I just don't want false hope, false promises. Like, good lies are bad. Okay? So, like, I need something different. Like, I need something different. I'm a woman. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to be like on guard like every minute of the day, wondering, oh, is there a metal hook that's gonna land in my freaking head? Like, it landed. Like, it fell. A metal freaking hook fell right beside me, and it almost landed on my freaking head, and I'm just staring at it. But it didn't faze me at the time, because I said, I gotta like pick up my pace. I gotta speed up. I have to speed up because I have to pay bills. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I just want something meaningful, and I want my energy to be appreciated. Like, it's just such a simple request. Like, I'm like, can my energy be valued? Can my time and energy, I'm just like asking the universe, like I'm pleading, can my time be valuable? Like, can it mean something and not be disrespected and not be like dumped on? Like, it's just a simple request. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really that much of a request. Like,